In this video, I will present to you 5 Stoic rules to become everyone's main rule here, and I guarantee you that this will be a great lesson for everyone's lives. Lesson 1. Master the art of mystery. Have you ever thought that gradually revealing yourself can spark curiosity and maintain the interest of those around you? In today's fast-paced world, practicing mystery may be the secret to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Learn how to be a fascinating book that everyone wants to read, page by page. Lesson 2. Show your value. Demonstrate your unique strengths and worth with confidence and humility. Discover how to live with dignity and self-respect, valuing your skills and virtues without needing external validation. Lesson 3. Prioritize your own needs. Emphasize self-care and self-respect. Your happiness and fulfillment must come from within, not depend on others. Let's explore how to cultivate an indoor garden where peace and genuine joy flourish. Lesson 4. Value your time and attendance. Be selective with how and with whom you spend your time. Learn to communicate that your presence is valuable and should not be taken for granted, living each moment with purpose and intention. Lesson 5. Maintain emotional balance. Manage your emotional investments wisely. Allow relationships to develop naturally and set clear boundaries to protect your self-worth. Join us and transform your life with the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Connect and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything in the next videos. Help a friend or family. After all, we shouldn't save rich information. Lesson 1. Master the art of mystery. Reveal yourself gradually to others to spark curiosity and maintain interest, rather than sharing everything about yourself right away. In the modern world, where information flows quickly and personal exposure is almost a norm, the art of mystery becomes a precious commodity. Stoic wisdom, rich in teachings about self-mastery and prudence, offers us an intriguing and effective approach to cultivating more meaningful and lasting relationships. Rather than revealing everything about ourselves right away, why not consider the strategy of mystery? Revealing yourself gradually not only arouses curiosity, but also keeps interest alive, making us seen as a fascinating book that someone wants to read page by page. Ancient Stoics, like Seneca, taught that true happiness lies in enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future. This philosophy can be applied to our daily interactions. Instead of feeling the need to share every detail of our lives at once, we can savor each moment of interaction, allowing our true selves to slowly reveal themselves. Just like a well-told story, our personality must be revealed slowly, with each new chapter bringing a new layer of depth and complexity. Imagine yourself as a book. When you meet someone new, instead of delivering a full biography, you offer an intriguing preface. This preface should contain enough information to arouse interest, but leave space for the reader, or in this case, the interlocutor, to want to discover more. This process is not about being secretive or distant, but about allowing your essence to be gradually discovered, creating a dance of curiosity and fascination. There is immense power in maintaining a little mystery. When we reveal everything about ourselves instantly, we can inadvertently reduce the charm and depth of our personality. On the contrary, by practicing the art of mystery, we give people the chance to truly know us on a deeper level. This also gives us time to evaluate who truly values our true selves and is willing to invest the time and effort into getting to know us. The practice of mystery should not be confused with manipulation. It is, above all, an expression of self-worth and respect for others. By controlling the pace at which we reveal ourselves, we show that we have a clear understanding of our own worth and are willing to share this only with those who truly show genuine interest. Furthermore, this approach allows us to live by the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control. We can control how we present ourselves to the world and how we manage our interactions. By choosing to reveal ourselves gradually, we are practicing conscious self-control that not only benefits our relationships, but also reinforces our own self-esteem. Therefore, by adopting the art of mystery, we embrace a Stoic practice that elevates the quality of our interactions and preserves the integrity of our being. It's not about hiding who we are, but about allowing each facet of our personality to be appreciated in its own time. In doing so, we become not only more attractive and interesting, but also more truthful to ourselves and others. May this journey of self-discovery and gradual revelation be a constant reminder that life, like a good story, is best enjoyed chapter by chapter. Lesson 2. Show your worth. Demonstrate your unique strengths and worth with confidence and humility by living with dignity and self-respect. On the vast stage of life, where each of us plays a unique and irreplaceable role, it is essential that we recognize and show our true value. Inspired by Stoic wisdom, we are reminded that our strength lies not in grandiose displays or ephemeral boasts, but in the quiet, constant demonstration of our virtues and abilities. Showing our worth is an act of self-knowledge and self-respect, a journey that involves trust and humility. Epictetus, one of the great teachers of Stoicism, taught us that we have power over our minds, not over external events. To realize this truth is to find true strength. This strength is the foundation on which we build our dignity and self-respect. To demonstrate our value, we must first recognize it internally, with the calm certainty of who we are and what we are capable of. We don't need constant applause or validation from others to feel like we matter. Our true measure is given by our own conscience and our commitment to our principles. Living with dignity means honoring our own virtues and acting in accordance with them. It is a daily practice of integrity where our actions reflect our deepest values. When we act with dignity, we demonstrate unwavering respect for ourselves and others. It's not about arrogance, but about a silent, unflappable self-confidence that doesn't depend on external praise to sustain itself. Humility is the inseparable companion of true confidence. Recognizing our strengths does not mean ignoring our weaknesses, but rather accepting them and continually working to improve them. Humility reminds us that we are eternal learners in the school of life, always open to new knowledge and experiences. By balancing confidence and humility, we show the world that we are strong, but also aware that our journey of growth never ends. Seneca, another great Stoic, emphasized the importance of not wasting time, as it is the essence of our life. We show our value by living fully and consciously, taking advantage of every moment to improve our skills and contribute positively to the world around us. When we dedicate ourselves to living with purpose and passion, our lives become a reflection of our true worth. Demonstrating our value does not require grand gestures or public statements. Often, it is in small daily actions that we most demonstrate our strength and character. By helping a colleague, by listening carefully, by facing challenges with courage and resilience, we show who we really are. Every act of kindness, every ethical decision, every moment of sincere effort builds a picture of our true worth. Therefore, as we navigate through life, may each step be taken with dignity and self-respect. May our confidence be the rock upon which we build our dreams, and our humility the compass that keeps us on the path to true wisdom. In every action and in every word, let us show the world the unique value we carry, not to receive praise, but to live authentically and fully. Thus, we become not only examples of Stoic virtue, but also beacons of inspiration for everyone around us. Lesson 3. Prioritize your own needs. Emphasize self-care and self-respect, ensuring that your happiness and fulfillment come from within rather than relying on others. In the vast ocean of existence, where the waves of external expectations often threaten to submerge us, it is vital that we prioritize our own needs. Inspired by the teachings of the Stoics, we find wisdom in focusing on self-care and self-respect, ensuring that our happiness and fulfillment spring from within rather than relying on others. This principle is not just an act of survival, but a journey towards true wholeness and serenity. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, taught us that true happiness is internal and independent of external circumstances. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, he wrote. By prioritizing our needs, we are actually cultivating an inner garden where peace and genuine joy flourish. This self-care is a form of self-respect, recognizing that we are worthy of attention and care. It's not about selfishness, but about understanding that, by feeling good about ourselves, we can be more present and useful to others. Self-care is a revolutionary act of self-love. It involves caring for the body, mind, and spirit in a holistic way. Regular physical exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest are fundamental pillars of this care. However, it goes beyond that. It also includes meditation, reading good works, and practicing activities that bring us joy and satisfaction. When we take care of ourselves, We create an internal environment where happiness can thrive. Self-respect is the foundation on which we build our lives. It means recognizing our intrinsic value and acting accordingly. We don't allow others to determine our worth or external circumstances to define our self-worth. Epictetus, another Stoic sage, said, "You are not a tree to be moved by the winds of fate. You are a human being with the ability to choose." This choice involves saying no when necessary, establishing healthy limits, and seeking out what truly nourishes us. When we prioritize our own needs, we develop an inner strength that allows us to face life's challenges with serenity. We do not seek external validation to feel complete, as we find completeness within ourselves. This emotional independence is liberating. Instead of being puppets of other people's expectations, we become masters of our own destiny, navigating with safety and purpose. Practicing self-care and self-respect also teaches us to be compassionate towards ourselves. We accept our imperfections and flaws as part of the human journey. Instead of being our own worst critics, we become our own best friends, offering ourselves the love and understanding we deserve. This act of internal compassion is reflected in our relationships with others, allowing us to be more understanding and loving. Therefore, by prioritizing our own needs, we not only enrich our lives, but we also become a source of light and inspiration for those around us. We live with integrity, knowing that our happiness is not a whim of fate, but a conscious creation of our own thoughts and actions. By taking care of ourselves and respecting ourselves, we show the world that true happiness and fulfillment are found within us, emanating a serenity that transcends external circumstances. And so, we walk through life with confidence and peace, exemplifying the eternal wisdom of the Stoics. Lesson 4. Value your time and presence. Be selective with how and with whom you spend your time, communicating that your presence is valuable and should not be taken for granted. In a world filled with distractions and incessant demands, Stoic wisdom offers us essential guidance. Value your time and presence. Our time is finite, a precious resource that can never be recovered once spent. Therefore, it is essential that we are selective with how and with whom we spend it, clearly communicating that our presence is valuable and should not be underestimated. This principle is a manifestation of self-knowledge and self-respect, essential for a full and meaningful life. The Stoics, like Seneca, stress the importance of using time well. It's not that we have little time, but that we waste a lot of it, he wrote. By valuing our time, we avoid wasting it on futile activities or in companies that do not add value to our lives. Instead, we focus our time on what really matters: personal growth, meaningful relationships, and projects that reflect our values and goals. Being selective with our time means making conscious choices. Every moment is an opportunity to invest in something that elevates and enriches us. This could mean dedicating time to reading a good book, learning a new skill, or simply getting the rest necessary for our physical and mental well-being. When we choose how to spend our time, we are affirming our priority for a life lived with purpose and intention. Furthermore, it is essential to be selective with who we share our time with. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our well-being and growth. By choosing companies that inspire us, positively challenge us, and support us, we are cultivating an environment conducive to our development. On the other hand, moving away from toxic or superficial relationships is an act of self-respect, preserving our energy and sanity. Communicating that our presence is valuable is equally crucial. This does not mean adopting an arrogant stance, but rather calm and firm self-confidence. When we show that we value our time, others learn to respect it too. Setting clear boundaries and saying no when necessary are ways to protect our space and ensure our time is used in ways that benefit us. This self-respect is reflected in all areas of our lives, from work to personal relationships. The Stoics also remind us of the importance of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The perfection of morals consists in living each day as if it were the last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretension." By valuing our time and presence, we commit to living each moment fully, without regrets or unnecessary anxieties about the future. This focus on the present allows us to experience life in a richer and more meaningful way. Therefore, valuing our time and presence is an act of wisdom and self-respect. By being selective with how and with whom we spend our time, we are affirming that our life is precious and worth living with purpose and intention. This principle not only improves our quality of life, but also sends a powerful message to others about our value. Thus, we walk through life with serenity and confidence, knowing that each moment is an opportunity to grow and flourish, exemplifying the perennial wisdom of the Stoics. Lesson 5. Maintain emotional balance. Manage your emotional investments wisely, allowing relationships to develop naturally and setting boundaries to protect your self-worth. In the theater of life, where emotions often play leading roles, maintaining emotional balance is a vital art. Inspired by Stoic wisdom, we learn to manage our emotional investments with discernment, allowing relationships to develop naturally and establishing clear boundaries to protect our self-worth. This balance is not just a matter of emotional survival, but a path to a life of serenity and fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great masters of Stoicism, taught that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. This wisdom invites us to reflect on how our emotions and thoughts influence our perception of life. Managing our emotions wisely means recognizing that we cannot control the behavior of others, but we can control our response to them. This internal control is the key to maintaining serenity in the midst of emotional storms. Allowing relationships to develop naturally is essential to maintaining emotional balance. Instead of forcing connections or rushing intimacy, we should let bonds strengthen at their own pace. Seneca reminds us that time discovers truth. Likewise, time reveals the true nature of relationships. By being patient and attentive, we allow relationships to grow in a healthy and authentic way, based on trust and mutual respect. Setting limits is another cornerstone of emotional balance. Clear limits protect us from emotional overload and preserve our integrity. Epictetus, another Stoic sage, said, "You are not a tree to be moved by the winds of fate. You are a human being with the ability to choose." This ability to choose allows us to define what we accept and what we reject in our lives. By setting boundaries, we communicate to others that our self-worth is inviolable and that our inner peace is a priority. The practice of setting limits also involves the ability to say no without guilt. In many cultures, the word no is seen as negative, but in the context of emotional balance, it is an expression of self-care. Saying no to situations or people that drain our energy or don't respect our values is an act of self-love. This act allows us to focus on relationships and activities that truly nourish and uplift us. Managing our emotional investments wisely also means being attentive to our own needs and feelings. Often, in the name of harmony, we sacrifice our own emotions, which can lead to resentment and imbalances. Stoicism teaches us to honor our own feelings and express them in healthy, constructive ways. By doing so, we not only protect our emotional health, but also promote more sincere and balanced relationships. Emotional balance is, therefore, a continuous act of self-observation and adjustment. It is not a goal to be achieved once and for all, but a daily practice of self-awareness and adjustment. By maintaining this balance, we live in accordance with our deepest values and cultivate a life of peace and harmony. In short, maintaining emotional balance is an essential practice for a fulfilling life. By managing our emotional investments wisely, we allow relationships to flourish naturally and protect our self-worth through clear boundaries. This path not only provides us with serenity, but also makes us a living example of Stoic wisdom, radiating peace and integrity to everyone around us. Thus, we navigate life's emotional complexities with grace and confidence, knowing that true strength comes from within.